Please welcome to the stage VP, CEO, and Head of Internal Comms and Marketing Decisions in the Northwestern United States region for 7 out of 10, Vance Executive.
How are we all doing? We have a good E3? Yeah? Yeah? Fantastic. Welcome everyone to this, a very special, live-streamed, pre-recorded, but also somehow still in front of actual people, E3 presentation. Before I came out here tonight, someone said to me, Vance, why are you running this show? What's the purpose of this event? Well, the purpose of this event is to get us all together, to get a room full of gamers, people from the gaming community who care about gaming on gaming platforms and gaming consoles everywhere, to celebrate one simple thing. A marketing event designed to make us buy digital toys. Stop. We have 15 awards to give away tonight in this, our first ever annual iconic 7 out of 10 E3 awards show. For our first award, we need a little bit of context. On the 11th of June, I went to get my Pfizer jab. Now, as you know, there is a chance that you might get ill from your vaccination. So I went home that evening, the first night of E3, convinced that at some point I was going to get some mild symptoms. This situation led to the creation of our first award. Sure, that made me question whether I was having an adverse reaction to my COVID vaccination. And the winner is, of course, Koch Media. It was just a bunch of Zoom calls. They literally had nothing to show. There was no gameplay for the first 30 minutes. In fact, the only thing they announced in the first 15 minutes of the show was a bar of Kingdom Come Deliverance soap. I thought I was having a vaccination-related hallucination, and I was loving every single second of it. I genuinely thought it was a performance piece because, honestly, the first thing they announced was a game that doesn't exist. And that, for me, is the perfect video game. All right, let's keep this energy going. Best PlayStation 2 game goes to Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. The PlayStation 2's been out for ages. Everyone has one. I mean, fair play to Square for finally supporting that system. Look, I mentioned Stranger of Paradise and I didn't say the word chaos. Okay, everyone, this is an important award. This is one that we should all be paying attention to. It's one of the most prestigious awards we have here at the iconic annual inaugural 7 out of 10 E3 awards. Best Jeff Keighley. Jeff Keighley is the dad of E3. He's the saviour of E3. Last year when E3 was taken from us, Jeff put a camera in his bedroom where I'm convinced he's trapped, and he gave us the Summer Games Fest. An event that wasn't E3 but was somehow the same as E3, and he did it all from his bedroom. And I've got nothing but respect for that man. But which Jeff Keighley was the best Jeff Keighley? And there can only be one answer. And it's Elden Ring Jeff Keighley.
So, without further ado, please sit back and enjoy this truly spectacular world premiere. It is finally time.
Have you seen how excited Jeff was to reveal Elden Ring? Look how happy he is. We take the piss, but Jeff Keighley genuinely loves what he does. He gets so excited. He enjoys his job, and you've got to just love that about him. He seems like a nice lad. I would love to share a bottle of Fanta Lemon with Jeff Keighley. 1 bottle, 2 straws, if you know what I mean. Nice. It's not really the time or place, but I'm happy for you both. Thank you so much for coming along. There were a lot of shows at this year's E3. And a lot of no-shows, if you know what I mean. Who had the best show? The answer is obvious. It was PlayStation, because they didn't even bother to turn up. I wish Capcom had done the same thing, am I right? Am I right? But seriously, who had the worst show? Oh, that's a spicy question, eh? Who had the worst E3 show? The answer is none of them, because these things look so hard to do and hundreds of thousands of people watch them. Are you kidding me? To be underneath that much scrutiny? Did you see all the people saying cringe and doing sleep emojis in the chat when decent games were being shown? What's happened to us? Ba 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 ba. Best Randy Pitchford moment. It's when Kevin Hart missed that high five. Did you see? It was really funny. Because hardly any shows were recorded live, we really missed out on these chaotic, awkward moments that normally define E3. So this was a blessing. A genuine blessing. The common theme between the most indie games this year in 2021 goes to frogs. There's a lot of indie games with frogs in. And fishing. Shout out to farming. A lot of these games still have farming in them. No complaints. Frogs rule. Fishing rules. Farming is a timeless mechanic. Worst NFT. All of them. Stop. Game that should be cancelled immediately. Breath of the Wild 2. Do you think we deserve this? Have you seen how we've all behaved recently? You think we deserve a sequel to the best game ever made? Do you think that... Who are you making this for? Because it better not be the human race. Just go onto your computer, Nintendo, and shift-delete that. Every single file. Bin it. We don't deserve nice things. How are you not learning this? Okay, are you ready for this? Our next award is the most prestigious award at the 7 out of 10 E3 award show. It's Best Game. Best Game. And the award goes to, obviously, Resident Evil 4. Capcom's innovative... What? Sorry, what? Sorry, best game from this show. You mean E3? I don't fucking know. I haven't played any of them yet. Best Gloomwood goes to Gloomwood. This is a sincere moment. Please wishlist Gloomwood. This game looks incredible. Have you seen it? You got a briefcase like in Resident Evil 4? It's just a old school immersive sim. This bit's genuine. Just go wishlist Gloomwood, please. Next up, we have the I Thought It Already Existed award, and it goes to Guardians of the Galaxy. That came out in 2017, right? It's made by Telltale, so it already had dialogue options and characters that remembered stuff. Am I going insane? Is time a flat circle? We've had this in the last 5 years. We're getting it again? Says who? Why? This next award is sponsored by Ubisoft. It's Best Game That Isn't Political. And it goes to the first-person war shooter that has climate change as a game mechanic. Cool. That's really cool. I wish this game was available as an NFT because fuck me. Where is everyone? Hello? Where did everyone go? When we adopted our cat, they told us that they found her in a box with 2 of our own kittens. The 2 kittens were adopted pretty much straight away, but sometimes I look at her and I think, do you remember them? Do you think she dreams about them? It's weird. That's so weird. I can't put that in, surely. Our next award is for Best Audio, and it goes to the YouTube Premiere Music. Have you heard that? It is my jam. Before our final award, I just want to say something to anyone who works in the games industry. Whether you're a developer, a designer, you're in marketing, QA, games media even, I just want to say to you, what do I want to say? How do I put this? Well, every morning during 2020, I would wake up, I would go downstairs, I would make myself a coffee, and I would sit on the sofa, and I would remain there. Every second that passed, my body became heavier, my mind became foggier, because I knew that I had to go upstairs and I had to get back to work. Because despite this chaotic, harrowing, terrible once-in-a-lifetime event that affected every single aspect of my life, work had to continue. Between the hours of 9 to 5, I had to just pretend that everything was okay. And that was difficult. I had very few respites. Talking to this camera and making these videos was probably the only thing that made me happy and sane. But going up those stairs and working on something that people don't appreciate, that has so much vitriol and discourse surrounding it, I don't know how people do that. It must have been impossible. But so many of you did that. You got out of bed, you went upstairs, you made skins for Fortnite, you made AI for Battlefield. You did it. And you had something to show at this year's E3. It's remarkable. The award for getting up to make something, anything that had the potential of making a stranger's life that little bit more tolerable during a global pandemic, goes to every single member of the games industry. Seriously. Well fucking done. Too sincere, let's have a bonus award. Sexiest voiceover goes to the Nintendo Direct guy when he introduced Mario Party Superstars.
It's a blast from parties past, and you're invited.
Ooh, yeah!